Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm just gonna set that there. I feel like our conversations are slowly degrading to just like humana.
Do you ever get a ring from Stanford?
Yeah. We're both suffering from some severe sleep deprivation here, so things are getting kind of goofy in the car. I spent a good 30 seconds trying to figure out if that IHOP sign said IHOP or IHOB. And it's literally just because I was seeing all this IHOP business on Twitter. It was very clearly a P on the sign, but my mind wouldn't let me read it. It would not allow it. You know who's actually the funniest? Whoever runs the Netflix Twitter account, they're hilarious and on point. Maybe it's a team of people. It's pretty consistent, the voice though. Yes, please. Show me good loving, make it alright. Need a little sweetness in my life.
I'm thinking I'll go straight, make a right, and then turn left. I think that's the best way to approach this.
Ugh, no. It's like having a dash cam, but it's facing the wrong way. Well, I can tell you how I reacted, officer.
Yeah, you're like, well, honestly, like, you can see that I clearly was surprised. So clearly they just jumped in
I was
front of
surprised. I was very surprised.
You are an actress.
I am. That is what I will use my powers for.
I think that's already the moral of this trip so far. What's happening?
There's a moral in every trip. I just fashioned this into a gimbal. Excuse me. Campus. We just saw someone struggling to parallel park, and now it feels like I'm home.
Permit park.
So we're meeting up with my friend Jessie, and apparently everyone's at the Stanford coffee house watching the World Cup, but we didn't know the World Cup was happening, did we?
No.
We don't know anything's happening.
Not
We're really
clue.
sleep deprived. But we're gonna go find him.
We are very sleep deprived. It's okay, because we're together.
And that's all that matters.
Yeah!
I feel like we're just filming like our a one-on-one right now.
Yeah! We're just having a good old time.
I feel like I should be able to identify him quickly. No, I don't know. I'm not firing on all cylinders. Right? Like, there are a lot of people.
I don't know.
Wander
Maybe
that way.
This way?
Yeah, we're closer to the car. Oh no, I see him. He's over there. Yeah, but we can go around.
Okay.
I just saw him. Sitting in the sun.
Is it weird being on campus?
It's kind of amazing. Like, it's a little bit weird.
Yeah.
And like, oh, I just got butterflies. Oh. Because I always used to come here to get food.
Yeah. No.
Why'd we start crying?
Even the thought of you crying is like, I'm already on the verge.
Oh. Hi. You're gonna be featured. Yeah. I'm like actually trying to do like actual real vlogging now. This is my friend Nicole.
Nicole, nice to meet
This is Jessie. So yeah.
You guys want to go get some coffee or?
It's pretty crowded.
Yeah.
Stop filming you.
Are you living around here now?
Actually, Alejandra's staying with me.
I am
Oh,
staying.
that's right.
Yeah. She got me to come down because she was just down in LA.
I was like, visit me.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. Oh, there's one there.
That'll work.
Well, kind of. There's only like...
You gotta get good lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I sit like this, it's chill. Wooden pole.
Oh my god.
This is like week 2 of school, okay?
Like
so I look like a
freshman
fool. Yeah, I look like a fool.
You
Like,
can tell she's
nobody-
still bitter.
Nothing happened.
Oh no. Oh.
I'm going slow.
I'm gonna hold you like a
Fast and
seatbelt.
Furious. Tokyo Drift. Oh my gosh.
Like what?
Okay, wait, hold on, but what if I die? Okay.
I'm holding you.
Flip it like
I
this?
literally can't hold you any tighter.
Yay! Okay, you guys can be in the video.
Low key, this is so exciting.
You're really missing out. This is honestly the best way to get around.
I feel like since it's your YouTube, you should be in it, right? Right? I just want to sit there.
No, you're good. Here's the thing, you're still within the cart, so if the cart fits, you don't need to get any smaller.
I feel the same way.
It's like I need to shrink right now. Taking a tour of campus.
That's true.
Rugby players also do not have teeth. So right now, Nicole and I are walking the path that I always used to walk from Tressiter Union, which is kind of like eateries and liquor store and FedEx and little gym and Starbucks and everything. We're just taking this little path through the woods, through the trees, towards my old dorm where actually that whole section where I lived all 4 years, because I started freshman year in Robley Hall, which is this big, beautiful building. It was the first women's dorm on campus.
Yeah, we'll actually pass it too.
And then sophomore through senior year, I was in Lagunita Court, which was also an older structure. Really beautiful, really quaint, super comfortable. I really loved it. And so we're walking this path the way I used to because I haven't walked it in 2 years. Super, super
You look
natsukashi,
adorable.
super nostalgic.
Does it feel weird?
There's muscle memory in this, you know? Like it's totally normal, but it's so
You're like,
strange
"Why
to
aren't
be
you
back.
Cameron?"
Cameron, you're shorter. No, it's like a great feeling to be back though. A little bit strange. It's like this morning I was in Los Angeles and now it's like, you know, I got my backpack and everything. Like it totally feels.
Wait, I'll take.
I got my backpack. This was actually Cameron's. I kind of stole it. I didn't steal it. I feel like I say I steal a lot of his stuff, but it's really that he just gives it to me. And then all of a sudden I have all of this stuff. But yeah, like I feel like, you know, I got my backpack and I'm walking my old path from Tressiter to like Robley and Log.
You look very cute.
Oh, thank you. So we're gonna watch the street now because we don't want to get run over. It's like on a curve over there. Kind of, if you were further up, you kind of play it by ear. I got really used to this whole path when I first came back from Japan after like a quick 2-week study abroad period before the big long one. And I severely sprained my ankle. So I couldn't ride my bike when I got back. So I got very used to walking all of these paths. And crossing that street was like a definite, like, I was risking it because I wasn't moving very fast. But here's Robley. It's got all the ivy. It's super like iconic. Yeah. There's a car coming. I'm gonna move over so I don't die. If you're seeing this now, we survived. It was so windy earlier in the golf cart, and now like look how blue the sky looks on this frame. Yeah, well there she is, the beautiful Robley. I lived here freshman year, so this was my first introduction to living on my own for the first time at Stanford. I lived in C Wing, which is that one. Actually, we can head over here and kind of show you which window was my window. I lived on the 3rd floor of C Wing. This is C Wing.
Oh, I was on 3A.
I was 3C. So if you see that little bridge there in the middle, there's a window, and then there's that window with that balcony. That was my common room. Because in Robley, you get 2 rooms and a common space because it's 4 roommates. So that little balcony was the balcony for our common space. That was my dorm room freshman year. Look at all that carving work on the building. Oh, look at this. This little roundabout used to be like for cars.
Should we go this way?
This dorm is totally brand new. It wasn't here when I was here. They were building it my last 2 years. So I was an RA junior year and they started building this. And actually I lived in that building on this side, so this was a lot of fun in the mornings when they started constructing. Look at that, the fellow residents.
Oh, it looks really nice.
It is really nice. The door actually leads into like a bunker-esque basement. I don't know if this is true, but some people have said that it was built during like the 40s, during like World War II era, and it is kind of like a bunker, but I don't know. I think it's just kind of a basement space. You can get to the laundry room from there. We found a little path, so we're gonna see where this goes, because this was not here when I was here. Okay, so we're gonna head over here to like the main entrance to the Lagunita courtyard. Welcome to my old home. You can see right here, it says Lagunita Court. This is just kind of like where you would pick up your keys and stuff at the beginning of the year. Okay, yeah, this is where I live. Casanaika. 3 years of my life were in there. But now I can't scan in. I still have the ID, but it won't scan in anymore. So that's sad. So we're just gonna creep by a door somewhere and hope that someone either comes out or comes in so we can show you the inside of my old dorm. We happen to miss someone, but it won't happen again. It might happen again. I love this tree. You can tell it's just really old too. So unfortunately we couldn't get in because, as with everything else, it's all kind of locked down for graduation, but it's still nice to get, you know, to walk around campus and see all the old places I used to go. But it's also kind of really sad that you're suddenly barred from all of these places that you had access to. You know, like you lived here, this was literally your home, and all of a sudden it's like, no, you've been rejected.
It shows that you're like definitely not
you have
a student anymore.
It solidified that because I haven't been here in a while. Obviously I graduated, but like really solidifies
you lead the way. I'll walk anywhere you want to go.
That like finality. We're gonna head over here. I used to walk this path to get to my morning class, slightly to the right of the main path. I'm back. I ran out of battery, so not even really sure where I left you guys, but basically we're down at this like green space / fountain space, and it was just kind of on my way to my dorm from class, or like on the way to class from dorm. But usually after class, when I was done, if I wanted to like make a phone call or like call my parents back home, I'd come sit at a bench out here. But Nicole and I are pretty hungry, so I think we're gonna head out for an earlier dinner, like lunch dinner. It's almost dinner time for like old people.
For us.
So we're gonna head out and get Korean food at the Tofu House, which is this great Korean place on El Camino that I always used to go to on like Fridays or weekends, or DoorDash to campus if I like really wanted Korean food and I was willing to spend the money to DoorDash and I didn't want to go anywhere else. And you'd start to get so tired of dining hall food, like really tired, especially after 4 years, because I was in Log for 3 years and I was in Robley my first year, and Log and Robley share a dining hall. So by the end I was really done with with Lagunita dining. But yeah, so we're gonna head back to the car and head over to the Tofu House to get Korean food, and we'll check back with you there and give you some food previews that you can really be jealous of.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.